Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab. What I do. Oh man, I got a problem. I got a bone to pick with you today, so get ready. We about to get into it. Let's go. Writism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. This is the life lesson you need to be paying attention to, because trust me, it's all good. But you've been tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm gonna give you what I got, and I got something good for you today. So let's get this party started. Rightism, excuse me, right thinking, mission, and that's what I'm on. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is a way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. I asked that question because I'm on a mission that I want all right thinkers to know themselves. So I'm gonna do everything I could to get that point across to you so you can tune in, use it, and know thyself for yourself. That's my mission. Let's go. And I'm on it. Your goal should be to know thyself. A person who knows not, excuse me, I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer, tune in. I can help you out with that. That's what I do for you. Get you to know you. Now, a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe or think they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but knows not that they know, is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them from the spiritual law clock here and wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinking, know thyself. And to my be true. I've been trying to stay away. I've been trying not to, but I got to say something. So, right thinkers, let me see if I can do this politically correct and maneuver like I think I can. But this one, it's not going to be easy. Bear with me. Pray for me, as my pastors say. Right thinkers, let's talk about how to defeat bad. That's the question. With God, I mean, good. God, good, same thing. Why? That's how you defeat bad. When I was coming up, the bad guys didn't win. And in the end, that's why I wanted to be a bad guy. Now that I'm a good guy, the bad guys are winning. Just give you a breakdown. All right, let's get to the lesson. What are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, okay. How about this? I can't believe that I have to go subliminal messaging to get my message to my people. So please pay attention. I'm talking to you, protecting my interests at the same time. When your choice is bad or good, that's a choice. You're asking for 4 years of suffering if you make a bad choice, meaning you pick the bad candidate and you got to suffer with that candidate for 4 years. And every time you do that, you suffer through that. But even when you think you picked the right candidate, you still end up with suffering. So what did I tell you? When your choice of picking the less than two evils, whichever end you come out, you're gonna suffer. So my point is, hopefully we can get this and understand it. You have two people. One of them is good, and one of them appear to be good. Again, that's the two evils. If your choice is pick the lesser two evils, that's telling you that they're both evil. My response to that is to defeat bad, you got to get good. When you have a good versus bad according to God, I mean, good will always win. That's how it used to be when I was coming up. The bad guy didn't win. I still wanted to be a bad guy. See? That mindset. Okay, so yeah, it did that. Now that I'm a good guy, it seems like the bad is starting to win. I got some issues with that. So I'm giving you a subliminal message right now. Hope you can catch it and understand it. Because I'm not putting myself out there. No, I'm not doing that for you, but I would try to slide you one every now and then. This is doing every now and then. I refuse to pull a Cat Williams. Get out here and tell the truth, expose everybody. But no, I'm not doing that. No, 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 no. I'm not trying to pull a Cat Williams on you. You know who. What the hell? Oh, you know who, and if I do that, I get shit down. So I'm not casting aspersion. I ain't calling nobody out. None of that nonsense. I'm just trying to bring a point to my people, subliminally with a message that you need to be reading between the lines, because they don't. So I can talk to you that way. We know that. Okay, watch this. I'm not a politician. That's the dead giveaway right there. But by no stretch, well, what's wrong with being a politician? Because I'm a truth teacher and teller. Hint, hint. You mean to tell me all these people out here in the political arena and all this, you can't get one good person to run our country? I'm not a male chauvinist. I'm not racist. But I don't give a good who, what they are. I want them good. Message, hint, hint. All you have to do is the right thing by who? Us, the people. That's right. Think of philosophy. The person who we want in charge should be the one that's going to take care and do right by us who put him there. If y'all sell your vote for, gold and trinkets, that's on you. But if you hold them accountable to take care of what you need to take care of from you, now you got something you can work with. But that never seems to happen. I don't understand that dynamic either, but I'm moving on. Like I said, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. But from me observing and looking, it's time for us to become conscious and be conscious. I'm spelling it two different ways because I mean it two different ways. The first conscious is here. Conscious. CONSCIOUS. That's being conscious of you. When you got conscience, that's internal knowledge that's been proven. CONSCIENCE. That's the conscious of the heart. Go here. This got to understand. They got to come together. If you just working on one side of the brain, that's what Maya is all about, balancing, thinking on both sides. You really got to play this thing out and see where it's going, because we ain't been doing good with that. And you need to become conscious. Watch this, because change by us, the people, have to be made. We the ones got to make it happen. Again, I'm just leaving that there. Where I stand, a good person will always be a what? Good bad person. Hint, hint. This guy, they ain't calling that. Man, really? Is there any criteria for running for that White House seat, that thing there? Because if there any rules or anything, he done broke all of them, but they hell bent on doing them. So that's another issue. But I'm hell bent on what is the problem here. I know in any arena, a good person will always defeat a bad person. Why? Because you see the difference like night and day. Simple. A bad person will say this and do that. A good person will say that and do that. It's easy to observe. So we got a problem, obviously, because we can't see between good and bad. Y'all keep putting the person that say that and do that in power and expecting what? They're going to do this? No. No, again, you didn't. I ain't going there. We ain't got time for that. We get this lesson out there. I want to put this out. I'm still getting annoyed watching this nonsense, but I still want to send that little quick message. We got a good person. We got one. Oh yeah, like Yoda told Luke. Oh, we got one other than you. All right, that's the holy war. First of all, the holy war is with all us human beings that we have to fight daily with what? Our higher and lower self. The ego, the lower self, the higher self is God, Haru, we call him. And you need to understand, if you don't put the ego in check, he's going to have his way with you. That's the holy war within every individual. They got to fight for self. Once you get, the ego, in check, emotional control, anger, greed. You get all those qualities under control. Now you can work on moving up the ladder to take care of the issue. But if you don't take care of the ego, you're going to constantly have that issue. So nature is good. Man is bad. Why? Nature just do nature. Man make decisions based on what he thinks is best for him. That's why. And that's, again, obtaining self-knowledge is good. Being ignorant of yourself is bad. That's why when man with his ignorant state will what? Self-destruct. He would doom himself, kill himself. So suicide by story, as I call it, you slowly killing yourself by doing stuff that's not adding to your life, but taking away. If you hooked on something that ain't mean no good, if you're doing something that ain't beneficial profit, you going the wrong way. That's not good. So understand that. God, good and bad, yin and yang, light, dark, they got to go synonymous together. But that's when the choice is made by you, knowing good and bad, and you make the choice. Supposedly, they go together, but only one can be what? The winner. You can't serve two masters. Either you're gonna be good or you're gonna be bad. Your choice. Again, when you're ignorant, 9 times out of 10, it's hard to make a good decision being ignorant. Right thinkers who choose to be good because you became a right thinker. That's your choice right there. So that's right thinking philosophy. Haru overset. Classic fight. Internal and in the nature. Same thing. It ain't changed. We got day in a few hours, he's gone. Why? Because night takes over. And at the few hours of night, what's gonna happen? They're gonna come back and take over again. So they constantly going over around and around. That's nature, trust me. But that's order. They ain't no the sun can't do nothing other than what the sun do. Night can't do nothing other than night do. It's function. That's nature. It does what it does. We as human beings, he gave us this little thing called the brain in our mind that we have in our head that can dictate other things for us. We can be conscious of who we are. A lot of us ain't using it, but we have it. Moving on. That's what makes us different. Society, watch this. As a group of people, we are confused. They might not know good from bad. And this ain't just started. They said back in time of Jesus, before they put him up, they had the people, who y'all want to kill, Jesus or Barabbas? They chose to kill Jesus. Jesus represented good, and he represented bad. They chose to do away with good. That's society. You can't trust them. There's some fickle people. We have the right to watch this, to vote and elect a leader, which is what democracy is all about. Now, yeah. But watch this. But we need to have at least a choice between good and bad. Bad and bad. Less than evil. Don't give us a choice. Y'all give us an idea of a choice, but that's not really a choice. A choice is two opposites equal. Good is just as bad, just as good as bad. Bad just as good as good. When you choose to make it, that's your decision. That's your call. And watch this. If we put the bad, which we've done before, aka the wrong guy, in control, we already know the outcome. That's like they use the mouse in the maze. If he went on that lane, that path, at the end of that path, he gets shot. When you cut off all his routes, he ain't going back down that route. Why? He know what's there. Y'all want to go back down that route? That's what it look like to me. Y'all ain't smart as a lab rats. See, if we expect change in society, we got to be the one that's going to do it. It don't just change because we need change. We need change. No, what you're doing to make the change collectively, becoming conscious of who we are, what we need to do, and then we can work together, united. We stand divided. We're gonna always lose. Yeah, real change is what? What's this? It's bad. Okay, if bad people are in control, we will continue to what? Suffer. Why? Got a bad leader. If the leader's bad, everything under him gonna be bad. We all had that experience. What we haven't had, and since I can remember, a good leader where things change for the better. They killed him. I'm just saying, we going back. Try something new. No, no, no. Why? Because the power that be don't want nothing new. Try something new in order to have a real change. Yeah, I said it. Someone new. And it may not be who you think. Again, I ain't prejudiced. I ain't male egoistical, male chauvinist, but it don't have to be him. Again, dropping that one for you. When I said it a while ago, it was I'm still just leaving it. I ain't said nothing. Next one, last one. I'm about to wrap it up. I hope you're getting this message. When they go low, we go high. Low was bad, high is good. If we got a low brow, we need to tackle a high brow. If we had good, if we had a good and honest candidate for leadership and at the top, we could change the world for the better for us. But guess what? The powers that be would not be happy if we're happy. If we want this and they want that and they ain't the same, one of us ain't gonna be happy. And the powers that be been happy for a long time. Why? Because every time there seems to be a change, you know the deal. Movement starters ain't gonna allow that. Even their own kind, they don't care. So that lets you know who you're dealing with. I'm just saying, again, on the radar. I've been on both sides of the fence, mostly bad. And when I did bad and wrong, I got everything but good things. Money, girls, jewelry, all this, yeah, all that. But what I got was jail time. What I'm doing now, who I'm serving, the least of my concerns is jail time. But I'm finding out that may not be either. Look how far we've fallen. I don't mind you get me for doing the wrong thing, but you're going to get me now for doing the right thing? Oh, we need to change this program fast. Trust me. Now, since I do the right thing daily, all I have is what? Blessings, aka good luck. When I was a bad guy, I was good at being bad. Why? Because I put my work in. I was good at that thing. Took me practice again. I put my work in. Now, being a good guy, guess what? I'm way better being a good guy than I ever was being a bad guy. And guess what? That's no lie. I'm good at being good. How good can you be? Be your best self. That's what right thinking philosophy teaches you. Greatness lies within yourself. Reach for it. Be your best self. But we need change.